The Trump administration has finally gone too far. And this time, even Republican-led states are fighting back. Nevada just became the 25th state to join a massive lawsuit accusing Donald Trump's government of deliberately cutting off food assistance to millions of struggling Americans during the shutdown. That's right, instead of feeding hungry kids, Trump chose cruelty. Nevada's Attorney General, Aaron Ford, called the move exactly what it is, a choice. Not an accident, not a budget problem, a deliberate, calculated decision to let people go hungry. Ford said he knows what it feels like not knowing where your next meal will come from, and he refuses to let Nevadans live through that again. That message is echoing nationwide as state after state joins the fight to stop Trump's assault on basic human dignity. We're now up to 25 states, plus the District of Columbia, suing the Trump administration for refusing to release emergency SNAP contingency funds, money that exists specifically to prevent hunger during a government shutdown. And it's not just blue states anymore. Deep red states like Kansas and Kentucky have signed on too. When even conservative governors are suing a Republican president for starving their own citizens, you know something is broken. Here's why it matters. 62% of SNAP recipients are children. Another 37% have disabilities. These are families who will lose their benefits starting this weekend. We're not talking about laziness or luxury. We're talking about kids who won't have enough food and parents terrified about what happens next. Meanwhile, right-wing influencers are mocking them online, claiming they're buying ribeye steaks with government assistance. But where's the proof? There are no videos, no photos, no evidence, because it's a lie. The average family on SNAP gets just $231 a month. That's less than $60 a week to feed an entire household. You can't buy luxury cuts on $60 a week. You can barely buy groceries. And here's the cruelest part. Trump could fix this instantly. With one signature, he could authorize the USDA to release the contingency funds and keep food on America's tables. But he won't, because the suffering is the strategy. The administration's goal is to let children go hungry so parents will blame Democrats for the shutdown. It's emotional blackmail disguised as policy. This isn't about budgets, it's about politics, and Trump's willingness to weaponize hunger for leverage. That's why 25 states are standing up in court, demanding the federal government stop treating its own citizens like pawns. Think about how obscene this is. The wealthiest nation on earth is letting kids starve because one man wants better headlines. The same president who cut taxes for billionaires is refusing to feed children with disabilities. The cruelty isn't a side effect, it's the plan. And the more people suffer, the more he can spin the narrative that Democrats caused it. But this time, it's backfiring. Governors and attorneys general, Republican and Democrat alike, are uniting to protect working families. Trump's divide-and-conquer strategy is collapsing under the weight of his own cruelty. SNAP benefits were never a handout. They were a safety net, a lifeline for families trying to survive impossible situations. The idea that the federal government would deliberately pull that lifeline to score political points should outrage every American, regardless of party. This is why Democrats are pushing to expand social safety programs, not shrink them, because feeding people isn't socialism. It's decency. Trump's government had a choice, compassion or cruelty. They chose cruelty, and 25 states are now standing in court to say, enough. This fight isn't just about food, it's about what kind of country we want to be. If you believe America should protect its children before it protects billionaire tax breaks, make sure you follow the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave your comment below, because when cruelty becomes policy, resistance becomes duty.